So now give me your arm, please. Okay, so you want to test him because you know his arm? Okay. So the number is 400, higher, 450, 460, 470, 460, right around 460. Now, 300 is getting pretty high. The United States of America as a nation right now is vibrating around 234. Okay? So we're vibrating in a consciousness of love and unity in this room. All of a sudden, we're up at, 460 is what we just came up with, right? Okay, now every time I'll say, I am. I am. Say, I am one with the one. I'm one with everybody in this room. If you're one with the one, you must be one with everybody in this room, yes? So get yourself willing to allow your energy to commingle with everybody else in the room. Become part of the group now. Let go of your separation. Say, I am. I'm one with everybody in this room. I love everybody in this room. Okay, and now from that place, say, I am harmonious creation. Everybody in this room is harmonious creation. The only presence in this room is I am harmonious creation. And just say it one more time. I am harmonious creation. Let's get a number. 460? Higher? 470, 480, 490, 5. 510? 5. Right around 5. 495. So we went up 30 points by adjusting our attitude in the room. Okay. Isn't that interesting?
I want to try one more thing. Go to what you love the most. For me, it's my daughter. It may be a pet that you love, a place that you've been, sunset, Hawaii. Everybody got something? And truly take that experience into your heart. And now repeat, I am harmonious.
Okay.
Creation.
I am harmonious creation. About 570. So we went up 80 points by a progressive adjustment. Did you see it? As a group. Now, do you see what happens when we talk about in the age of consciousness, the dawning of the new age, which is the age of consciousness, what we talk about is the age of consciousness is not happening any longer through saints, sages, mystics, and messiahs. It's now happening in the consciousness of the awakening soul. You all, by means of your presence here, are already in that category. You would be what we would call light workers in the world. Right? The meditation Tuesday is only about strengthening. Are we the only group of light workers in the world? No. Are there not groups of light workers all over the world? Right? And isn't this information coming to all the light workers? That's the grid that they're talking about. The grid through which this information is being disseminated belongs to everyone whose consciousness is vibrating at that level. You follow? And what we're doing by participating in that meditation is strengthening that vibrational field that we're all being fed from. Because enlightenment is now collective, and all of the light workers all around the planet need to be united, and therefore the information which is coming through to everybody needs to be received by everybody, which means the willingness to receive the information must be there. Is that clear? Right? So if you get awakened, or if you choose to awaken yourself at 4:11 on Tuesday morning, so you understand all you're doing is calling on light to be the only operating authority in the planet, on the whole planet. Right? And that will strengthen. So you can love people, you can do it any way you want, but all you're doing is supporting everyone waking up to harmonious creation. Right? To being harmonious creation. Okay, Dee, you got a thought?
Yeah, save your mic. Yes, I had one. Oh, okay, so just to review, you saw how many points that we lifted it just by the statement, right? And then when you truly opened your heart and went into that place of love, we raised it even more. I think Mother Teresa was 700 or something like that, between 600 and 700. and we, in this group, raised our vibration to 570. So that's pretty amazing to me, I think. If we can all hold that vibration when we go out into the world, our field of energy transfers so much further and affects then everyone that comes into that field and within that field. So that it doesn't really matter what you do, it only matters who you are. You are raising the vibration of the world and the consciousness of the world by vibrating further out. Any questions? What the heck is that? Yeah? Yeah. Well, maybe I should let the minute, not to me.
Prayer is an act of communion which will strengthen your vibration. Right? So yes, prayer
okay.
and meditation are things that all the spiritual tools that we use, forgiveness, prayer, meditation, affirmative prayer, all the tools that we use will strengthen the field of your vibration.
Okay, see, I disagree with that, Harry.
Go
Can
ahead.
we disagree?
Go ahead.
Well, because I think if you pray from a victim vibration and you pray from a place that you have no authority and you pray from a place where you are not knowing that you are the energy you are also praying to, I think that it doesn't help.
What you're saying is the kind of prayer or the way, the manner in
the
which you pray
vibration that you're
difference.
holding
Sure.
around the prayer.
Sure.
Absolutely.
Right. So you really weren't disagreeing.
Okay, good.
So see, if you use prayer in the old school, you see the reason Ernest Holmes. How many people know who Ernest Holmes is? Okay, Ernest Holmes was the philosopher who wrote the book The Science of Mind. Out of that philosophy, born out of his consciousness, which was a unifying consciousness of all the world's traditions, the Church of Religious Science got started. This church, which is now the United Centers for Spiritual Living, is one of those churches. Ernest Holmes was a context provider for this larger awakening that's happening. And the reason that Ernest Holmes did not change the word prayer, for we have many practitioners in this room, which are people who have been trained to do affirmative prayer, which is changing the vibration of the way we're doing the prayer. The reason he didn't want to call it prayer, he called it spiritual mind treatment, to separate it from the old school of prayer, which is really, I'm hope against hope, I will light this candle and hope that something happens. Right? So that kind of prayer will not increase your vibration.
Well, yeah, you see, to say, I know I'm not worthy to receive what I'm asking. I mean, I don't know how you can love yourself by going into that vibration. And everything is about love. If we are made in the likeness and the energy, and indeed we are God, how can we not be worthy?
How many people in this room are aware of affirmative prayer techniques? Okay, let me re-ask the question because there's more who do. How many people are not aware of affirmative prayer techniques? Okay, so here around the subject of prayer, we have different vibrations of what we're understanding about prayer. What we would know inside of affirmative prayer is that it is only your consciousness of knowing, which would be also able to translate as your vibration of knowing. Your consciousness of knowing brings about the success of the prayer, right? If there's no consciousness of knowing, there won't be any success in the prayer. You see that with the vibration. You cannot get the dream to be fulfilled. Our young actress, she cannot get the dream to be fulfilled because her dream vibrates about twice the level of a vibration she's carrying around with her. There's no way that vibration will fill that dream. Right? She's going to have to expand her vibration. At the point that she expands her vibration, all the circumstances in the world will line up to match the dream.